fashion and Islam, which is actually quite relevant to us. Any time of the year, like century, any time of the decade, fashion is quite relevant. It's quite relevant, isn't it? Jazakallah khair. And then we've got some more spiritual topics coming up as well, like fear of Allah,
purification.
and yes, purification, tawakkul in Allah, which will be quite good. I love topics about Allah because it does something to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful.
I'm really looking forward to. We've got a couple of, like Sister Adama was saying, series coming up. So we've actually got like a motherhood series and a marriage series, which I think is going to be really interesting. Series series, there we go. So I think it's going to be really interesting to have kind of a topic over a couple of shows, you know, and have that continuation.
We're looking at health issues as well, so like mental health, depression, and so on. And also a couple of ones that I'm looking forward to is like to do with children as well. So you've got SRE and RS, you know, looking at some of the curriculums that take place within schools.
So we got some tea as well.
This is real tea.
There we go.
You've got to have tea and
Pass it over to you.
Thank you.
As always, we'd love to hear from our viewers. So if you've got any topics that you would like to hear us talk about or any suggestions in general for the show, please do call in. The number will be on your screen shortly, inshallah. So sisters, can you reveal any exclusives for our viewers on the 100th episode? Anything exclusive coming up that you can let them know about?
You know, we've got some really quite unusual topics as well. I think on one of them we're talking about kind of the whole rise of the vampire and werewolf phenomenon. That's something that's going to be quite interesting, I think.
What angle is that?
You know.
Well, you know how it's kind of like almost taken over quite a bit, and it's about our, you know, understanding it and realising how dangerous it could be in some circumstances.
Yeah, and it has quite a deep-seated hold in, you know, our culture, but it can actually be dated back quite, you know, sort of far into the Romantic period and that kind of thing as well. So that'll be a really interesting one.
Definitely.
And we've got some great guests coming up as well, inshallah.
Yes, we do, absolutely. We've got some great guests,
And we've also got some travel ideas that are kind of in the making at the moment, inshallah.
Absolutely. Inshallah. There's lots of things to come, and you know the exciting thing about this show is that alhamdulillah there's so much scope, and it's just really open to so many different things. So I definitely think there's lots more exciting things to come, inshallah. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's really important that we have a viewers' feedback, what they want to see on the show, what do they want us to do, and so then we can actually implement it and just go out there and represent the viewers who came up with the ideas, mashallah.
Absolutely. I think you touched on a really big point, actually. The viewers are such an important part of the show, and we always love getting your feedback. I've got a comment here from a sister. She wrote in, Assalamu alaikum. Women's AM is a refreshing part of my morning with great topics. My favourite part is the news articles discussing different things from around the world. Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. So, you know, that kind of thing. It's just really lovely, isn't it? Getting some comments from the viewers.
Yes, because Munawwara, mashallah, on my Facebook, my Facebook buddies, I like Facebook buddies, mashallah. She was saying that the show is very informative, and that's what we aim to do, isn't it? We want to inform not just like the viewers, but ourselves, because like as Zainab was saying earlier, you just learn so much about the subject that you're discussing, and you know, even listening to other sisters coming from different angles and their perspective on like the topic is actually, it makes your whole knowledge a bit more, it's more broadened, you're more aware, and that's exactly...
You know what I find as well, when we get the callers in, it actually adds such a different perspective on the show as well.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, alhamdulillah, we've had some callers that have been so inspirational, they've called in and told their stories, and I always really appreciate the fact that it's so difficult to call in to a live show and share your story. And for me, it's just fantastic to hear their stories, and that they've given us that access, you know.
Exactly, and it can be quite an emotive thing for them. And you feel quite honoured, don't you, that they've actually chosen to phone in and share this, you know, this comment or this feeling or, you know, this experience with us. And, you know, certainly we benefit from it, and inshallah the other viewers do as well.
We can only natter so much.
We need the calls.
Yes, the callers do.
In fact, they should call in now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Please do call in. Please do call in. Let us know what you think of our 100th episode and what you think think of the series so far, inshallah. How's the cake going down, sisters?
Yeah, I think you've slaughtered it. It's really lovely, mashallah. It's lovely, mashallah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm going to tuck into mine in the break, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, sisters, for sharing your experience of the series so far. I know, speaking from personal experience, it has been a great 100th episode, and I'm looking forward to the future, inshallah. So, sisters, do keep watching. We'll have some more messages from our viewers after the break and some more insights into our lovely presenters, inshallah. Tune in. See you in 3.
So it is halal and the environment is clean and the people here are very friendly and yeah, it's hygienic too.
Come and experience it for yourself at our branches at Ilford, Upton Park and Leighton, and many more planned at a high street near you. Tariq Halal, a brand on its own.
Welcome back, sisters. You're watching the 100th episode of Women's AM with myself, Liz, and a very full panel of Nazia, Aisha, Hassana and Adama. Welcome back, sisters. And inshallah, we're going to be speaking to Ayan on the phone soon as well. Next up, we've got some questions to the presenters to see how well they know their fellow panellists. So I'm going to start by asking some of you guys, and then we'll go to a clip to see what some of the sisters say. Okay. So the first question, you ready? Dun, dun, dun. Hassan, I'm going to ask you first. Who do you think says absolutely the most?
You know, this is the hard one. I think we were discussing this before. I think it might be Ayan.
Oh, really?
Ayan? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, has another word.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's see what the sisters have to say. Let's go to the clip, inshallah. Absolutely the most is me.
Hassana. I'm gonna guess. I think Liz.
Well done, Adama. It's absolutely me.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed it since.
Really? You will now.
Okay, I will.
I'll probably say it about 100 times in this last segment. So, next question about your fellow panellists. I'm going to come to Adama. Do you know who has a degree in architecture?
It's so easy. I was a CS fan, so I know it's Nazia.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, oh, it's so nice that we know each other so well, mashallah. But let's go to the clip and see what the sisters have to say on the topic, inshallah.
A degree in architecture? I think Nazia.
I think maybe Zainab.
You were like stalling for time, weren't you? You were like, I think.
I know.
See, you were on CS, so you should know.
I know.
Were you on the careers episode?
I don't think so.
Was she on the careers?
I don't think so.
Okay,
that's why.
moving
forgive
swiftly on. Again, I hope this is another easy one. No, so I'm going to ask you actually, whose favourite food is Haagen-Dazs? We'll point in the direction of Adama at the end.
You mentioned Haagen-Dazs.
I don't know. I guess someone else.
Oh, really?
No, because we had this discussion.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because it wasn't on set, so I remember her saying Haagen-Dazs.
Well, sisters, we're going to interrupt this just for a few seconds. We have a live caller. Sister Zainab. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum salam, sister.
We miss you.
We've saved a piece of cake for you.
We will, we promise. We really will.
We're going to eat it for you.
Sister, Sister Zainab, how are you? Have you been watching the 100th episode?
Only bits and pieces of it. Sadly, I don't have the channel to be able to watch it, so I have to keep watching it online.
So what's been your highlight of Women's AM so far?
My highlight? It's the behind-the-scenes stuff. So I think what I enjoy the most is actually kind of meeting all you guys and kind of bonding with all of you lot and stuff. So it's the team that I actually enjoy the most.
Yeah, catching up with the panellists.
How do you feel as a caller as opposed to being a panelist?
You're on the other side now.
What does it feel like?
It's really weird. You just sound like a bunch of giggling girls. It's really funny.
Oh no, that's not a good look. Well, Jazakallah khair for calling in, Zainab. We miss you, and we will save you some cake, inshallah.
Oh, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, how nice. So, back to the questions. Whose favourite hijab colour is maroon?
Shahina.
That was so quick. That was like
Shahina,
gunshot fast.
And I got that one wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I said Zainab.
Oh,
Shahina.
no, see, I knew that. Let's go to the clip and see what the sisters thought, inshallah.
Wild guess. Shahina?
Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I think that's probably all the sisters, but I'm going to guess Liz.
Oh, Adama, she goes on about it all the time, and then she makes me feel like having Haagen-Dazs afterwards.
Okay, we had a bit of a time warp there and went back to the Haagen-Dazs.
It's a sign. We should be eating Haagen-Dazs, right?
Yes.
Oh, but really interesting, and obviously now we all know it's Adama who enjoys to
girl,
chow
what can I
down
say?
on the Haagen-Dazs, mashallah. Okay, next question. Which... let's actually go to our clip for the hijab colour, maroon hijab colour, inshallah.
Yes, exactly. We need to know.
I know this one because it's Shahina, and whenever she says sisters can we wear maroon, I always have to say no, we can't, because I haven't got one and I feel really guilty.
There's a couple there. I think Hassana. Actually, no, I take that back. Adama. And Shahina, definitely Shahina. It's always maroon.
I love the expression on Ayan's face, like, you know, when she has a light bulb moment and it's
yeah. Well, actually, you can tell Ayan yourself, because Ayan is also joining us on the phone. Assalamu alaikum, Ayan.
Salam.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you girls?
Alhamdulillah, we're very well. We're missing you.
We miss you.
I miss you guys too. I'm feeling really envious right now. I want some of that cake.
We saw on the WhatsApp group and that we're all parts of, everybody. So, and then we saw that your comments that you're actually dying for a cake, but you know, inshallah.
We'll save a slice.
I want the zero on the end right there, that entire zero.
The whole zero.
Okay, cool.
That's got Ayan's name written on it, so we'll save that for you, sis. So, sister, what's been your highlight of Women's AM so far?
I think working with you sisters, it's been such a pleasure working with sisters who are so lovely, and each one of you so sincere and so different in personality. That's been the greatest bit for me.
Oh, Jazakallah khair, that's so lovely. That's so lovely.
Had the tissues out.
Yeah. Here you go.
This is an emotional show.
There you go. There's a tissue for you there. And Ayan, while you're on the line, we're having a little quiz to see how well the presenters know one another. Okay. So I'm going to come to you with the next question. Okay. What is Zainab's Women's AM alter ego or nickname?
Ooh, it's Cherie Law.
Yeah, Cherie Law.
Cherie Law.
What did she say? I missed that.
Cherie Law.
Cherie Law. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be looking at the clip in a little while to see if you're right, inshallah.
I'm sure she is.
I'm sure she is. I think Ayan was instrumental in the nicknames. Oh, well, Jazakallah khair, Ayan, for phoning in. We do miss you, and we will save you some cake, and inshallah we'll see you very soon.
Inshallah.
Oh, she's
gone. Obviously, a really moving moment for her there. Okay, so Ayan gave us a little insight into the nickname for Zainab, so let's go to the clip, inshallah, and see if she got it right.
Well, I have to say, it's definitely a funny one, but I'll have to ask Sister Zainab to reveal that one if she wants to.
Cherie Law.
So revealing it again there, Sister Ayan, mashallah.
But with the facial expression.
Absolutely.
This is exactly what Ayan is like, mashallah. Cherie Law.
No, absolutely. And great nickname, mashallah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so next question, Nazia, I'm going to ask you, who loves the American accent?
Aisha.
Aisha?
Aisha, there's a bit of a giggle there. Is it Aisha?
Yeah, of course it's Aisha.
It was a banter question. It came from a banter question.
The banter question.
Well, we're going to go to the clip now to see, well, we know we're right, but we're going to go to the clip now to hear what the sisters have to say. Aisha.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, it's Aisha. Yeah, I had more conviction this time.
Absolutely. Mashallah.
There's just something amazing about the American accent.
But accents are a very personal thing, aren't they? We had this conversation a little while ago.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for me, though, I have to say.
Okay, so next question. Hassana, who do you think is our youngest panellist?
Adama. I said that quite confidently. It's Adama.
Yes.
It is Adama.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we win something?
No, this is just the prize is getting to know your panellists better. The prize is getting closer to us.
There we go. I should have
disappointed. But I'm going to make it a bit more tricky. Hassana, who's the third youngest? Now you've got to do the math.
Yeah. So I think it's Adama, and then I think I'm the second, and then I think it's Ayan. So I'm going to go with Ayan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at the clip and see if you were right. I would have no idea.
Ayan.
I don't know who's the youngest. I think Adam is the youngest. Then it's Hassana. Then I think me. I think I might be the third youngest.
Wow, you two went through exactly the same thought process there.
Yeah.
It was like one mind.
Wow, there we go. Team Monday. That's what it's about.
I think we should have some switching of the days.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Yeah, we get a bit more of the sort of feng shui for the Monday.
Exactly. So who is the third Monday? Third youngest?
The third youngest?
Yeah.
Ayan.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry. Sorry, I was just so caught up in the moment.
Yeah, this is how much Aisha pays attention to our lovely clips. Okay, so this is a tricky one. Adama, I'm going to come to you. What was the date of our first show, and who were the panellists?
You know, I wrote this question and I don't even know.
And I said it today.
No, it was. Well, the day, not the date. The day.
Okay.
Do you mean the day or the date?
Date.
Well, the date.
Should I give you answers?
Please do. July the 15th.
Well done, Adama.
Did anybody see that?
And do you remember who was on it?
You, Zainab and Hassana.
Of course. Remember it like it was yesterday.
There we go, Adama. Great memory.
What about you, Hassana? It must feel like just yesterday.
Honestly, subhanAllah, I can remember the Ramadan shows, and
Yeah.
I remember, you know, it was so hot and the heat, and we were all so worried about the shows, and alhamdulillah, you know, it went really well. I really enjoyed those Ramadan episodes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Fantastic, alhamdulillah.
Let's take a quick look at the clip and see what the sisters say about this.
Oh, wow. The first show was in July, and the 4 people on the panel were myself, Zainab, Liz, and Sister Catherine Hesseltime.
Yeah, it was a great show, wasn't it?
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
And you were very calm and collected for the first show.
Oh gosh,
yeah,
I think I was crying inside. I was like,
everyone seemed really nervous, but you seemed, mashallah, very calm.
There we go. You're handing me the tissues today, aren't you, Aisha?
I should really want someone to cry. She's really willing it. So, Hassan, I'm going to come to you again. Which hijab colour has been used the least?
Okay, I think I'm going to guess one of the brighter ones, because obviously our set's quite bright. So I'm going to go with like orange. Orange? Maybe?
Yeah, orange. Yeah, I think that's what I said as well, actually.
Yeah.
But let's go to the clip and see what the sisters say. Probably rude because I'm always saying no.
That would be white, I think. Yellow.
Okay, so quite.
Well, I chose on the principle that I know least would be 0. And as far as I was aware, we hadn't done white.
That's true.
No, that's true.
No.
Otherwise, we'll just blend in.
Great sense of logic, yeah.
Yeah, I think white was vetoed in the
was.
early days.
One of the very
because it
first
doesn't go
colours.
well with the set.
But you know, the colours are getting quite specific now. So
Yes.
everyone's like, you know, teal blue, and I'm just like, well, hang on.
I wonder if the viewers actually noticed that we have a colour coordination.
Well, somebody actually said, oh, you sisters should colour coordinate your hijabs on the show, and I was like, oh, we do.
Clearly we're not doing a great job then. I know sometimes it's you know, the joke of the morning when I'll walk in and apparently I've always got the odd shade. So I have different shades of pink and mine will always be the odd one out. So
Yeah, it's
orange,
quite a
running joke.
personal thing,
it's
isn't it? Yeah.
It's just, you know, different spectrum.
Definition
Big
of
scale.
pink.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to come to the last question now. I'm going to come to Nazia. And this is quite a tricky one. I didn't know this, but it's very interesting. Who is royalty on our show?
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I got asked that, and I based it on... Actually, you know what? I said you. I did. I said Liz.
We didn't know.
Liz just gives that aura.
Royal air. Yeah.
That's for me. That was for me.
I get that all the time. Well, let's take a look at the clip and see what everybody else thought, inshallah. I think in terms of the person who kind of pulls the whole show together, it would probably have to be Hassana, mashallah. She does so much and she's always soldiering through and presenting the most shows and doing the most, so probably I'd have to say Hassana.
That would be Liz. Liz comes across like a, she's so like, mashallah. Yeah, I think it would be Liz.
I'm going to say Adama. She's got this mysterious quality about her, and I think it could be royalty.
Shaina. That's a little something that some people don't know about me. My dad was supposed to be a chief back where I come from, but he abdicated. So I'm supposed to be, quote-unquote, a princess where I come from in a particular region.
Wow, that's why you're princess. That's why you're princess. Yes. Princess.
So Adama is our royalty.
Not just a nickname, but you know, potential.
It's quite ironic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But she does have this regal quality about her, you know.
Mashallah.
No, I can see that. I can see the royal
connection there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, really interesting there, sisters. So how do you think you all did?
You know what, to be honest, I think I did better than I thought I would, because it's sometimes quite difficult when you're not working with all the sisters, you know? Because we have set days and sometimes I won't see, you know, Nazi or Liz or Aisha or Sister Adama for ages.
And, absolutely. Well, Jazakallah khair, sisters, for all your comments and for all the episodes so far and today's episode. Sisters, this is all we have time for today. Jazakallah khair for tuning in for our 100th episode celebrations. Please do continue to tell us your comments and feedback on the show. You can contact us on Women's AM at islamchannel.tv, or you can tweet us at Islam Channel #Women's AM, or you can always leave a comment on Islam Channel's Facebook page. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 11 AM to join the sisters in their discussion about the hijab and the pressures that this can present for Muslim women. Make sure you don't miss it. Jazakallah khair for watching for today and for all your encouragement over the past 100 episodes. As always, continue to work hard for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and keep us and the ummah in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.